All right, welcome everyone. I am Mr. MoonDog. I am doing some flying alone tonight. We have Zigzaggy. He is, do you believe he's been kidnapped by the, uh, uh, yeah, I just had someone jump into the stream and I think I know who that is.
Yep,
Yep, yep, that's Dan. Okay, hello Dan. Uh,
yep.
so Zig's been kidnapped by the American Boy Scouts Club. They have him stashed in a mud cave in portion of with skunks. I do believe that's correct. Um, Draco may hang out later because he's wrapping up day at work. And the title is not incorrect. I am flying the 300, the Phenom 300. I'm just teasing everyone, especially Zig and Draco, with the PMDG 737 800 with the winglets in the Southwest skin company uniform. So that is just for Zig. Yep, there you go. One plane. Now we're going to change it. So, welcome, Dan. How you doing?
I'm alright.
You're all right. All right. So we're going to jump in here and select a different F8 article. Now, when Draco shows up, he may want to try and get me to fly that later. The most that I've gotten out of that is I've started the APU and uh, pushed a bunch of buttons. That's about it. So got this thing ready to go. We are flying from New Hampshire to uh, Vermont tonight, and then when, depending upon a couple of things, the next step would be down into Boston. I believe is the next one on the leg. So, um, well, that's the plan. So, yeah, we're going to make sure all this stuff are taken care of. That could be doing this in checklist form, but I've gotten to now it's technically ready. Such. We skip 8. Check flight plan. Uh, Flight plan to KCO. I was having a little bit of internet issue earlier, so if it's up, uh, stream quality's bad, I will have to take care of that. Killing the stream tonight. Hopefully we don't have that issue. set there. Start changing that. And up at 20,000 on this 7,000. Right, well, we're flying levels that we want. Nice, so white planets in, it's good. Power. Come on. Anything exciting going on?
No.
Yeah, okay. Leave it there. Delta Pilot Niner. Hiya. Thanks for stopping in. I started a little bit late, but we are now in the Phenom. We're getting going here. So I don't. I've, nice plane. The Phenom or the uh, PMD 373 that I teased everyone with there. I like the Phenom. I really do. It handles really nice and all. Carinado did a really good job with it. A couple systems that don't work, but you know, overall, what are you going to do? Complain? Well, some of us might. I'm not. Am I at 5? 1370. It's actually so. Set that there. Last one. The Phenom. Yeah, and outside looks nice and sleek. Inside, very nice. Let's see, so lights. Flaps will get here in a minute. Altitude. Radios. It's taxi. So, bug 5. Tower. Ready. We'll set that there. So all right. CABG. So outside view. Just check around here. C, A, and B. Okay. Either going to be correct or wrong here. All right. We're on C. And we went the wrong way. Ah. All right. Flip around here. Right runway, wrong end. Did say CA and T to A to B. Okay. We're watching for A here. Our taxi lights are on. Now I do have the glass cockpit, the G1000 in the King Air, and you zoom in far enough, it will show you all the runways. This one does not have it, which I sort of miss. Cross the taxi. A, right. Taxiing will take longer than the flight will. Mostly because we were parked at the opposite ends of the night. Okay, so if we're heading on 15, mostly headed south, we won't have much of a heading change there. Get on course. That'll be good. There. Laps once we. Oh, I got all sorts of folks stopping by. Thanks for stopping by.
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right, Dan. down to beginning of. Double turn off the devices. Make sure your seatbelts are on. Set there. Unless I've completely lost my way. At the beginning. Tilted a little bit. That looks cool. All right, so we power. We're all set. We're just going to pull out there and just run right down the runway. That's lined up pretty good. Kick it in the pants and let's get moving. I didn't set any references, so that'll be all right. We know it's about 110, 115. We got speed back. Right up in the air she goes. Climb. Drop flaps already. Heading. And Burlington departure. Back off on the speed. Oh. We've got it. Bring up the other flap. There. Go outside view. landing lights off. Flaps are up. Way too high. Turn on to our GPS line. Foot climb. We're almost there already. And 95 miles away already. Take long will it? Well, I guess we didn't really need to turn all the VOR stuff on, did we? We're at altitude, but we're way cooking at speed. Knowledge chat. Channel. If changed the channel, I need to find. Five. Okay, so 5. Thank you. Okay, over that way is the actual capital of New Hampshire. Down that way a little bit is capital of Vermont, Concord. So let's see. Check my screen real quick. 17. Turn right. 6-5. There we go. change this to a direct route to KC. That, that will make it a direct route to that. Catch up. C N Concord Municipal. Great, thank you. Now, if we do procedure, actually mess with the flight plan. Got a couple in there. 5. Active Sky says 17, so we'll set up for GPS 17. That's no problem. By CON. First seat. See, so that we've got one in there. Wow, slow. System was down. I know I had reset the machine. I've reset the internet. Boston. Uh, let's go to the airport. For VOR to lock onto Cal. All right. So that was 5. So that wasn't VOR. That was section. It's in that. That's an intersection. So if you want to do that, you pull that up. Uh, Flight plan. was it? INV OG or EG? INKOW. I was way off. INK. Okay. No. INKOW. There you go. Looking for. And an intersection does not have a VOR radio. Right. Okay. But you can look up the intersections. You have your degrees, latitude, and longitude. Nearest VOR is CON, which we should look that up then because that's what I'm looking for. No. See here. 0, 9. Which? We're kidding. So we'll change this up to there. Now if we put this on far, should be locking us there. Far. Now if we're landing on 17, we're almost headed in right onto the runway right now. So, so we've done that. We've looked up VORs. We've verified it. This is taking to load up. It still doesn't have our direct line. Headed to it be right in there. Correct? Instead of trying to look in that much, why don't we just a little bit? No? 5 minutes from landing. 5 minutes from crashing. Oops, the wrong one. I haven't crashed this one. I haven't crashed a Phenom. I haven't crashed a Phenom. Bad weather, whatever. Here we'll be making a left-hand turn here fairly shortly. It's a little speed is fine for where we're at. I'm just trying to think ahead so that we can get the speed down, not have to like press that down to like zero thrust.
Hello.
Ah, hello, Draco.
So, did you get my message?
Yes, I got your message.
So,
I was,
I
I
just want to
was,
put out there.
I was still doing this, and if you were here for the beginning of the stream, you would have already seen I already teased the 737 PMDG.
Well, I just want to say, with because it was completely all my fault, but PMDG has some of the best customer service I've experienced with online stuff.
Well, that's good. They
I
handled
mean,
it really well, easily, quick.
yep,
Yes.
no problems
They didn't say you
whatsoever.
were a complete goofus for what you did,
Yep,
because you
and
was.
they and there was absolutely no issues. They took care of it on their end, sent me what I needed, and everything is good now.
That's good. I figured that'll be good for some of the later flights in this. Also, though, thinking from state to state, this Phenom will be fine for out west.
Oh yeah,
But yeah, you're itching to get into it, aren't you?
I'm already starting to prepare.
I mean, you're itching to jump into that plane.
Yeah,
Well, I have everyone wanting to fly the Phenom. I had even Delta Pilot Niner enjoying and saying how much he liked the Phenom.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Phenom. I love the Phenom.
Then why do you want everyone to want me have to change out of this?
Oh, I'm not. But
Well,
all I'm saying is, everybody, if you want to watch us fumble and stumble around trying to figure out a study level airliner, stick around. Stay tuned. Sooner or later, there's going to be a video of that.
oh yeah. Um, Even after we learn how to fly it, there'll be still plenty of, oh crap, I just screwed that up. Um,
Oh, is that engine supposed to be on fire like that? and, and MoonDog, shut your doors.
I can do that from a button inside now. I don't have to even work. I for that one I may want to just like turn off the what is it, the shift E to open the doors. I'll turn that off because you can do it with the FMC.
Right. And we can do real pushbacks now.
Real pushbacks in that, yeah, yeah. And it'll do it and it won't like go sound errors and stuff like that because I've done a pushback in it. I didn't have the engines running right to start, but I sat with the APU on for like 30 minutes on the ground the other night with it.
Yeah, and it's perfectly happy doing that.
Yeah, I mean everything was running up to that. I was at the gates, so I really shouldn't have been running the engines. So I was doing everything that way correctly. I just
Yeah, really, all you should have been running is the APU or the ground unit.
yeah. Okay, I'm supposed to be going to.
Yeah, I am definitely itching to get in this plane and start learning it.
It's not that I was landing 17.
And I've been watching Captain Mac do his 737 stuff from
No,
PMDG.
no, we're doing 35. That's where I'm wrong. Okay.
And so I think I got a handle on it. I know you flick buttons and flip switches and push buttons.
Yeah, no, it's a little more than that, but yeah, it's the correct buttons.
Well, as long as you don't hit the eject button, I think you'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Well, yeah.
And
But
our
I'll work
buddy
on it.
Zig is irritated with us.
Oh, he's not irritated. He quit talking to me ages ago. Especially he posted stuff up on Facebook, and I already said that he was kidnapped by the Boy Scouts. They drug him to the mud cave and put him in the mud, I assume. And they had an incident with a skunk. So,
Yep.
um, and I made
Sammy the
comment on
skunk.
Sammy the skunk. Next stream that Zig is here, everyone ask about Sammy the skunk. That's all I gotta say. So, did you want to jump in Connecticut and fly with me down to Boston in the Phenom just for a minute, and then we'll
Well,
fumble through, or do you want to?
well, as soon as I can get prepared to start, I think FSUI PC version 5 is causing issues
I don't
because
know.
it won't load past the splash screen.
Okay,
Oh, there it is.
sending me.
Let me do this first, and then I'll be in there.
Throw on this flaps. Uh,
Okay, product
so
activation code.
those that are in Zig's channel, I've already made mention to our friend Armor, that he posted a link for the trailer from what is it, E3 or whatever it is,
Yeah,
um, for the farming sim trailer. But he got it from a YouTube where it's a 20-minute intro where he goes, "Get ready," and he's got a timer at like 15 minutes that you got to wait another 15 minutes.
right.
20 minutes of waiting before you see a 2.5 to 3 minute clip. There's a different one. So, but
I just
Farmer
fast
Farmer
forwarded through it.
Peter is just absolutely ready for the new farming.
Oh, I am too. John Deere.
Yeah. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's a tractor, it's a tractor." It had to be big news if they were showing a tractor. And it was.
Really big news because nobody ever thought John Deere would join.
No, you've got every freaking John Deere tractor imaginable in there because everyone's modded it and thrown it in, but
And it looks really, really good.
well,
I'm
it's
hoping that it's going to look really, really good. Because
it
if it
should
looks
look
anything like the CGI stuff,
yeah. Remember, CGI. It's not going to look like that. But
if it looks even half as good as CGI stuff, and cotton and oats,
yeah.
success.
All right. So now that I still need this to go back to
And how soon do you think it'll be before we have the monkey show horse races?
10 minutes.
Because you can ride horses. You think 10 minutes until there's the monkey show horse races?
10 minutes. 108 point.
I don't know. If we have horse races like we have car races, afterwards they're gonna go to the monkey show glue factory.
Well, they have to be able to make it that far, and that's part of the issue. 5.
Three three horse pile up on turn one.
Down.
We'll wreck
Nice.
enough horses. We'll be able to supply the monkey show glue factory and the monkey show dog food factory.
2-2. Oh. Position.
Now, aviation, if you're watching, we would love for you to pop in and one night and teach us how to properly fly a 737, even though you do fly the short Airbus.
Yeah.
Ask for somebody's help by insulting them.
That's how we do it here. I mean, honestly, that's literally how we do it.
That's the monkey show night crew. Gotta have a thick skin to join us. Or no feelings.
Well, yeah, because that's for the late show one, and we're not saying that we're worse than the day shift because the day shift's not much better either. Let's be honest. You get the whole monkey show crew there during the day. BP, Davith, Roy, you,
Me?
me.
I'm
Then
the innocent one.
you're oh yeah, you're innocent. You're as innocent. Never mind.
Roy's the troublemaker.
Roy is a troublemaker. You know why Roy is a troublemaker? I'll tell you why. He plants
Because
trees and
he's an art
hedges in the
thief.
right in the wrong spots, and then he's an art thief. Yes. So, okay, come on, ILS. You're supposed to be clicking
And
onto
then
this.
and then there's Pastor Zig.
That's there. It's locked on. It's turning. Yes. It's on ILS. We're capped. Yep. All right. We're good there. At some point, it's going to acknowledge the glide slope, and that. Yep. There it goes. That we're below the glide slope. Are
Oh, she is bitching.
you talking the new plane?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she is one bad bitch.
Right about 130 for right now. I'm in. Up there, we got a little bit of wind bouncing us around here. Yeah, I'm having some internet issue stuff, I think, tonight. If you wouldn't mind, I mean, you're not doing anything that's really important. Just jump on there and see if, like, sound's coming from everywhere. looks okay to you because it looks okay to me, but I think my internet's like buggy tonight. So
So, no, well, let me unmute you.
no, I don't want to be muted. I demand to be unmuted.
Sounds
And
fine. I
sounds
mean,
fine.
you're a little quiet, but I have.
You have 14 different things going on all at the same time.
Well, no, you're just louder in my headset
Yeah,
in real life than on the video.
right. Well, that's good. Just run, glide slope.
Okay, I'm actually louder
So
than you.
you're louder than me? Okay,
Yep.
well, we'll fix that here in a minute after I get done landing.
Yeah, I'm a lot louder than you.
Well, I'm fixing that right now. Mine's all the way up. Discord line's down.
Okay.
And I'm approaching. We're going over the smokestacks there of the power plant. Yep, power
Where
plant
am I
next
going?
to the river.
Where am I going to?
I'm at Connecticut, KCON. And I need to double check. I think the next flight runs us from here into Boston, which is, in this plane, a hop and a skip.
Not even enough time for a jump.
Nope. I mean, I don't even have time to jump up and go grab a snack.
Yeah, that 737's bitching though. I only sat in it for a second.
Boston, Massachusetts. So we're going to KBOS. You want to
Gotcha.
do that?
I'm moving over there now. So we're leaving Concord, going to Boston.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to getting some long flights in on with that 737, like we did with. Actually, the only other 737 we did long flights in was that freeware one.
Yeah. I know. Just underneath it.
So, did you hear about the new thing that PMDG is releasing?
I saw it, but I haven't read everything. I'm
Well,
trying to type down.
basically, it's like FS Economy, but you have to pay a monthly subscription,
Oh, well,
which I get if it's more involved than FS
right,
Economy.
right. Is up with the wind, shoving me all the way off the runway. Taxiing. That's not what I want. Clear of runway. I think I'll go over here and park next to these Black Hawk helicopters that are sitting here for some reason. Just long enough to reprogram everything. Which with this isn't
Okay, I'm back. I was
much.
telling the wife goodnight.
Good night, Mrs. Draco. We believe you. It's his fault.
What is going on with P3D tonight?
I don't know. I had literally it taken forever to load up screens. Uh, the the map on my plane,
Hmm.
it's pausing before it loads all the way up. It's like everything is slow. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, because everything is slow for me too.
Right.
Maybe P3D and FSX are mad at us because we haven't used it much.
That's not a good enough. Right. I'm just going to change this real quick.
Well, if you want, you're gonna have to wait on me because
No, that's fine. I'm doing the flight plan. CON. Do active runway because we're not going to actually go to any spot in destinations. Yes.
okay.
Uh,
Join FS
I
up.
am going to do IFR correct because there's no reason I'm doing VOR at this point. It's distance.
All right.
East will 5,500. Say,
Coronado.
no, we're not going to change where we're sitting
Phenom.
because we're going to leave it keep running and all that because it's already full of fuel. We use our flight plan up here.
What
Approach,
time?
clear.
What time are you flying at?
What? Uh, what's the time on this freaking plane? Oh, there it is. It's 2:14.
14:14.
Got where the freaking clock was. It was like, really? Let's just do Boston right here. That should work, right?
All right, now it's gotta load the terrain again. So, did you see that Jurassic World game that's out on Steam?
I saw stuff for that. That's the one that is being coveted by Roy and BP. They're like drooling over it. I'm like,
I,
I'm interested, but I'm not sure. I'm
I
drooling.
was watching a couple people play it. It is beautiful,
That I don't doubt. That I don't
and
doubt.
and I was watching one guy play it, and he accidentally turned some type of it was like a T-Rex or something loose in into a pen with a herbivore, and it literally just made a beeline for it, grabbed it, threw it up in the air, killed it, and started eating it.
Okay.
I was like, oh, that's so cool.
Well, at least he did that. He put it in the wrong pen instead of say putting it like, out of a pen.
Well, they can
They can
the animals
escape.
can escape.
Yeah. Okay.
40, 41, 42.
Not going to be close enough to that, but what is one of the
Hello.
VORs that are close to it? Yes. Oh, that's Dan back.
I know. So I said hello.
Hello.
How are you, Dan?
All right.
All right, can we load the plane now?
No. One of the VORs is going to be BOS by any chance right there. probably.
I'm just gonna sit on the active runway. There's no point in me taxiing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yep. So that would be 12.7. It's 112.7. Everything is 112.7 tonight.
Why does this have to load the train every single time I want to do something?
Because it wants to mess with you. Uh, got an app. 6.
Now I have no sound. There it is.
Select takeoff. You want 35 or 17? Which runway are you on?
Looks like 17.
17. Starting south.
Let me fix my barrel real quick.
There.
2995. Okay. Set my altitude.
Yep, there's Phenom 500, Embraer 505, Phenom 300. Wow, I can speak it. So I know. I got this. Someone's. I just saw someone like either crash through the ground or trying to load up right behind you in like a caravan.
Base me.
Um, we're flying to Boston from Connecticut. He's carrying Tom Brady, and I'm carrying Bill Belichick to their retirement speeches. That'll make everyone like crazy.
80S HTR SW on. I guess that's not supposed to be on, but I can't remember what the hell that is.
Which one?
80S HTR SW on.
You following?
No, I what is the ADS?
Oh, right next to your heating on your windshields. your probes. You have your yoke, behind the yoke, windshield 1, windshield 2, ADS probes, off,
Right, I
auto,
gotcha.
on. Off.
Right, I'm ready to go when you are.
I'm sitting here waiting for you. So, whenever you're ready. Trim. 6/8, please. I'll do flaps.
Oh shit.
Devices.
Only one of my engines has started.
Okay. You do need to start both. All right, so I've just taxied to 17.
There we go.
This up. Down the runway so I can pull out. I was watching the one there with Matt Davies
Mm-hmm.
and Captain Mac. I watched both. Two different styles, but they still give you quite a bit of information.
Right.
Laps. It's good. Off. Thrust is up. Rolling. Runway. Keep the wind shear so that we're down the runway. Wow. A lot of crosswind. Definitely positive rate. Laps. Up with autopilot. Vertical. Hold. Good. Laps all the way up. 1,000 going up to 5,500. Austin. Set. That's not Sicky. That's Seki. How's it going? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Let's see. You're already getting approach on 22 right. So for doing that, we can already go down here to procedure.
So there's actually probably no point in me trying to go up to 20,000 feet, was there?
Only if you want to go straight up.
I'm climbing at 2,000 feet per minute.
Where is You have 22 left, please. Oh, yeah, well, I just noticed my freaking speed. I'm like 335. At 5,500 feet, I'm doing 300 knots. I think I'm going a little bit quick at this level.
I'm at 8,000 feet doing 320.
Right behind you, 325. I was at 330 when I started to back it off. At this point, the cows are still 45, 5,000 feet below us, and they still had their fur ripped off of them. I'm just saying. Sorry, BP, but the cows are now hairless, you know?
I'm activating my approach.
Are you doing VOR?
VFR, yeah.
VFR? I did IFR, so slowly backing the speed down.
I threw the anchor out. I went from like 220, 230 something down to 246. I'm sorry. I dropped almost a I dropped almost 100 knots in like 20 miles.
Now I'm doing a little bit slower.
Literally every passenger just splattered up against the front of the windshield.
I've done that on a bus once before. Not that bad, but I did have to do a quick stop, and I thought I was going to throw everyone against the front windshield. And those things pop out, so they would have hit the windshield and then continued on.
Rolling, rolling, rolling.
See the thing for them.
Okay. Why does Navigraph not have runway? There we are. 22 left. GPS. I need to come in at 4,000 feet.
At 4,000 feet, I only have to drop down like 1,000. See. Oh, it is. It's E3, right?
Yeah,
The thing is E3 over, or is it just a boring night? Because everyone's watching me. I appreciate everyone that stopped in on both channels. I'm not saying that.
I think E3 finished Sunday,
Okay.
but there's still stuff coming out.
Yeah. It's like, oh, don't hit that. Cancel that. I don't want to replan flight plan. I'm almost there already. We'll do a quick outside shot of the Phenom because everyone's obviously stopped in for the Phenom or for us to land at Boston. I'm not sure which. It's a -8 down there. I thought Sig was camping. 6-5. Okay, 1-3-5. And descend it. I don't think we need crazy what their descent.
Yeah, I'm not. Descending about 1,200 feet per minute.
Doing 15. I mean, earlier when I was coming into Connecticut, Concord there, I was ascending at 2,000 feet per minute. A little bit steep. I still need to bleed some speed off anyways. Well, we still have the landing lights. We never really got over 5,000 feet, so all that sort of works. I never had the strobe lights on. All right, where's our checklists? We're not even using them tonight. I mean, I was showing up late enough that I just threw engines on and said, okay, we're good. See, up on Conley Airport is that? That's right, 165. Thank you. I will bring that up a little. Sync rate, traffic, yeah. I got it all buzzing right now, don't I? I'll even have the glide slope in there before too long. By the way, what is 122's ILS?
22 left,
Right.
22 right. I don't have a 22 right.
All right, 22 left.
22 left. ILS is I believe 110.3. Yep, 110.3 course 215.
All right, you had said, but I was dealing with stuff. You said 110 point what?
110.3 course 215.
ILS is already picking up. Slow. Can down. Flaps. Flaps one. Speed. Traffic alert. There's a de Havilland on my 6. Report them in sight. What am I supposed to do? Cut a hole in the freaking plane to see them? I no, I can't see them. I don't have the traffic. They're behind me. Tell them to speed up or get out of the way. Yeah, that's the freaking Dash 8. That's Zig. I know what it is. He's just messing with me. He flew through here just to do that. have approach.
Your
What are you?
plane's losing its mind.
There, I finally see the Dash 8. It flew past me. All right, I'm on glide slope. I'm on approach. The Dash must have been in a severe hurry to pass me up on the way in here. Not only is there traffic, it's so busy I can't even acknowledge that I have clearance to land. All right. Yep. Traffic. Okay. Well, turn on the traffic that we have because it's all over the place anyways. It's yelling it at me anyways. I think I can turn traffic.
That's your TCAS.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're close enough. We're going to go down from autopilot. It's all me. It's way fast. So yeah. Hey, yeah. Right now. Here we go. Nice smooth landing. If I could do that smooth of a landing, say the first time in the 737, I'll be happy.
We'll be lucky not to burst into flames on the first time in the 737.
All right. So there's two more stops. Um, Next time I do this, maybe it'll be a couple more stops here. I'm just going to go to parking and want to thank Draco for the quick hop here. We're going to probably do some tutorials on how to fly a PMDG plane. Uh, Thank you for stopping in though, Draco, and do that flight with me.
No problem.
Um,
Even though I haven't landed yet.
you haven't landed yet? How did
Yep.
I get ahead of you? All right.
I'm
There's
coming in from the ocean.
okay. Um, we stream regularly on Tuesday and Saturday nights, 10 Eastern, 9 Central. Normal crew is sort of Draco, myself, and Zig, with guest appearances by a host of people. If you do want to fly with us and you have FSX, PM,
Or P3D or
P3D, or X-Plane, you can join us with Join FS and just get a hold of us in Zig's Discord, which that is in Zig's information on his YouTube page. Uh, you can fly with us then. Um, Check out any of the other Monkey Show streamers and video guys. Those are all listed down on the channel. Thanks for stopping out and hanging out. Have a nice night and stop in Saturday, unless you see us do a spontaneous
be,
thing.
and be kind, rewind.
Be kind, rewind. Everyone have a nice night. I'm out of here. Are you on the ground now? Oh, I landed on 22. Right when all the runways cross over there, I'm just past that, so.